Star Trek online review. This time, I think today it's going to be on the Kelvin Connie. That lovely little ship, especially brought in from into the Star Trek universe on 2009 from the recent new set of movies. So check some stats. Settings are okay. That's fine. Okay, so let's get on with doing this. Sorry, multiple monitors. That's fine. That is the character I want. Yes, that is. Don't you just love these loading times? They're absolutely fantastic. No, free game, you can't really say much, really, can you? But I hope everyone's having a good Christmas Eve, because this is being filmed on Christmas Eve, so I hope everyone is having a good one. When I say having a good one, I mean have a good one. Okay, bear with me one moment. Joy's having a cat. In. Okay. That's actually going to be better because that way I don't risk actually annoying people with the audio. Okay. Hello, very tall lady to my left. There she is. Looks different. Okay. So, yes, so the Kelvin Connie, or the Kelvin Heavy Command Cruiser, as some people call it, but I've always just known it as the Kelvin Connie. A lot of Star Trek fans as well. So, I'll take you through the customizations. As you can see, I have mine pretty standard, to be honest. Pretty standard, basic. You have got the just different variation to first movies. So Constitution, obviously, all the hulls, the Type 0 being the original sort of Constitution material. Going all to your Veteran if you do have the lifetime subscription, which does give it quite a nice little appeal to it, to be honest. The only issue I have with it is as you can see, the lines going across the saucer section, which I'm not a big fan of, but the rest of it is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I would have it in a heartbeat if it wasn't for those markings on it. Windows, which you've got on that, unfortunately. Got your source section. Again, these are just your standard patterns. But I have mine on the Block 1 or the Block 1K, just because of the look on quite a lot of them. The main thing you can change is the nacelle. So the Bizarre collectors can actually be turned orange to be more of the look on the engines. But again, I like mine pretty neutral. Again, no really. So that is a little bit of a bummer on that. But however, right. So let's come out of that because, like I said, there's not actually very many customizations on it at all, to be honest. Okay. So let's just take it into SPACEDOCK to show you how, or into orbit. It will show you how well it handles. For a heavy command cruiser, actually, it's not actually that bad. You'd expect a little bit more of a laggy feel to it, but not at all. I mean, in comparison to the Temporal Light Cruiser, which is the original series Constitution that they brought onto the Xbox recently, which you can find the review for that on my channel under the British Gamer Guys as well, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you're already there. If your description on the YouTube, bring you a bit closer. My person, it's just turned to annoy me. I don't know. There was actually one change I was gonna. What is my stats at? Okay, not anything I need to really worry about. How However, that is pretty low, that bit. Get away. That'll go quickly. I'm just going to slap that on, because I like to have that on there. Yeah, that'll do. As you're seeing the stats there, they're actually not 100% accurate. You are at your most accurate when you're in standing still. You are going to have lower stats. So base stats, as you can see, are currently there. Just swapped these consoles around. Is because we have, if my game wants to let me. No, you don't want me to. Okay. This little ability works absolutely wonders, and as you can see, it's actually boosted most of my stats out considerably high. So the M5 tactical computer is actually a brilliant thing to have on any of your ships if you are going for more of a sort of Hull Azordan. So your engine tactical officer, to be honest, it is absolutely brilliant console to actually have on there. Now, let's turn around so I'm not flying off into space, but as you see, the turn rate's pretty high, so there's not actually that much of an when it comes to the maneuverability. Your temporal light cruiser is obviously a lot quicker, and its turn rate is actually smaller, so it's actually quicker to turn, but it's only a fraction of size. If I can find anyone. No noobs on today. It's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. Well, okay. Well, it's only a tiny fraction, and this is obviously an NPC in the game. It's not actually somebody. But, you know, you can see the actual size of this cruiser in comparison to its counterpart of the original. Okay. Okay, well, there's nothing really to compare it to right here, right now, so we're just going to continue. So yeah, maneuverability, really easy, really simple, quick to find out. And what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to take you I'm going to try and find an encounter where hopefully can actually go in there and actually show how she performs in actually battle. Obviously, imagine they are a heavy cruiser, actually have quite a high defense, so to speak. When I say defense, I don't actually mean like the stats on the defense stats there, but I mean more in a way of they tanky. That's what they're designed to do. They're designed to take the damage, rather than going in there like escorts and just piling through. Let's swap over. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So hopefully this isn't a false. Hopefully it isn't. Oh, I think it is. I hate this. Get yourself together. That annoys me so much because you set one direction and then you've got to absolutely curve the probably miss the one that I'm now flying to now. So that is an absolute plank. Absolute plank. And I don't have much stream, so it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while. But that's okay. I'm going to keep my eyes on it. And so, hopefully I've taken you one to a found one, but they can also be a little long EVEs. And I don't want to be sitting here for hours on end, boring you out of your skulls. So already, as you can see, she's already starting to perform quite nicely. I have got they're actually the dual phasers, not the dual, the twin phasers, because I prefer the look on them. But they end up being not as phaser beams, but they are fantastic little phaser beams, and I actually really like them. But even the overcharge, the beam overcharge, it sounds really nice. It sounds a lot better than the normal phaser beam overcharge sound. So, I mean, obviously my weapons are all I mean. This is only level 30, so if anything to me, and I would actually probably go and cry and call it. But yeah, as you see there, even warp core breaches, she kind of just shrugs it off. And I remember when I first got her, I was absolutely to bits. I've had these with them. For those of you who is, or people who USS Voyager, and I like using that because that's actually one of my favourite ships. And I believe model-wise, that was actually like the first ship I ever got. Yeah, as you can see, obviously, depending on what your stats like that going on, absolutely nothing. And again, I know 30, but that pulse right at the end, finish them off. Why not? And so yes, when it comes to you battling with this, because it is a heavy command cruiser, you do have some command abilities with it, such as your battle preparation. When this activates, I will use a pretty good one, giving you, especially if you haven't got the highest weapon system. It only gets to 125, but it will continue to stack afterwards in case your systems get shut offline. But yeah, you can activate it just for me, because as I said, I am a tactical officer and it works pretty well for me. This part, let's see if I can find another one, because that way. Yeah, went very quickly, so we'll something else. If not, failing that, I will probably take you into a PvE. Normally don't have any issues at all with PvEs, and it looks like it's going to have to be a PvE. I'm not instant hopping. Takes too long. There's like no one in that either. Oh, but that one might do. I'll start going back to SpaceDOK because I like to go stock for doing the PvEs before doing PvEs. I don't know why, I just do. Habit. We are creatures of habit, as they say. So let's pop it all up there. Oh, actually, that is now ready to go. Hopefully other people have accepted. Remember kids, you join these queues, you accept. Don't walk away, don't go to the bathroom, nothing. You don't do anything until you're actually into that game. I could activate my slipstream, but... yeah. By the looks of it, I don't think... do actually, but I don't know if we're actually going to be getting into this PvE. Almost there. See. Oh, it goes. 5-9, lest we forget. And Sol system. See, I don't know if we're actually going into that PvE. It's taking its time to decline if people have declined. But then it's also kind of taking its time like it does before you walk out into the... There we go. All disconnected will have to do. No choices. But that's fun. Little ships are in. They're pretty. Disconnect is normally alright. People normally go for this. No arena for me, thank you. Not on this thing anyway. She's too pretty to blow up. Enterprise. Oh. Okay, that's sort of very odd direction, but I suppose space isn't just flat. It's everywhere. Mr. LaForge, how's it doing? How's it going? Yeah, cool. And here we are. I'm going to inspect people because I'm nosy, and I'm probably going to say I'm better than them even though I probably may not be. I'm better than all of you. Definitely. Definitely better. You guys support me. You don't use it. Oh, okay, I actually didn't realise. See that everybody else is actually getting going. Yeah, I've got someone with me. Off. Bugger. I'm targeting things I want. Taking crap out of here. Don't need it. Obviously, Omni's on there, but there are no original series Omnis other than the pulse phaser. I don't like, even though there's not actually any different. Sphere coming up. That's very easy. This is, oh, it was right. Oh, okay. Here, let me have. Critical. I've not got a picture of okay. So yeah, going through the PV as you can see here, auto fire. Sphere didn't really. Cubes are normally good to destroy. I normally run a disruptor on this. Actually, let's restore. Let's help them. Yeah, I think they've got a smashing sound on them, and I actually think they fit the Kelvin Connie pretty well. Those beams. Okay, yeah, sure. Take you down too. That's what I don't like about the Borg. Like your shields, you don't get to keep. Who's your shield then? Oh, there we go. This needs to be a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. That's not a problem. But yeah. You're pretty keeping up with Borg. Hull is down at the rear end, no matter what ship you're in, really. The only real ships that can really stand up to them are science ships. And you know, they're just pretty rare that they destroy the shields. You know, no, she gets there. She's good. She's gonna hold together, or we go down fine. I mean, the heavy bioship's all over here by itself. I like to sometimes watch, see what people. Enough. Boom! So what do you want? Some questions? Okay. Let's just disrupt that. Let's get that out of. Oh, okay, I'm not disrupting that. Never mind. Activate that because I don't need that. Immune. Can't touch me. Don't touch me. No, she's a good ship. She's a good ship, and I was so happy with her. Look at all those crits. Get crit. No, 20% is your base when you're in a space dock. If you reach 20% on your critical chance, you don't really need to go any higher. Because you get your large amount of crits in comparison to other people. If you have a look at big core breach, that one. It's okay, you can see it's already hit pretty well. And obviously with certain abilities or reputation abilities on, generates even quicker. That is profit. I can't know exactly what it is, but it does take a percentage of your damage that you create and brings it back to your hull for Not the easiest to get out of the manoeuvre disabilities, unfortunately. Damage and pop back up. The object. So yeah, I know this review is probably a little bit long-winded on me just doing these PDs, but you know, you get to see what it's, you know, what it's like in combat really. I really hope the stream isn't really doing that, and that's just my monitor playing up. Yes, I apologise, and I will probably go and cry later on. And I activated that, and it was absolutely smashing. Oop, there we go. Yes, later. Oof. It was a quick little detonation, wasn't it? Just like a... don't need to come near this. No one help it, really. Let's get rid of the Borg stuff, shall we? Don't need that. Firing at, but I do not want to be firing at his shield. Great. Doing well. Lucky if you ask me. So you can swap out that torpedo for a another phaser. A lot of the time I actually don't have that is because I'm rated with the escorts because they're quick. They have a smuggling. Look at all those crits. Smashing. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's the one, that's the one. Oof. You plank. It's like you just get help these days. Just watching my health fight because I know a lot of bad. Almost picture time. I hope you're ready for. Almost picture time. Please get out of here. Okay. I think we need to. For the next few seconds, I am actually going to, like I said, pick. Yeah, one thing I do think I do wish they would put in is the new engine. Pitch time.
I will not.
It's going to break through. It's absolutely fine. Do that. We shall perish, and that's why I'm. Where are you? There you are. You are my target. Volleys and no, to hit them. Let's give a boost to everybody, shall we? I did go a little bit low there, didn't I? When? No. still dealing with the Queen, okay. Who's out? Okay. So as you can see, you know, she had some good fight.
Thank you for your assistance.
But whatever. Yeah, as you can see, she held up pretty well. You got a little bit snippy getting down to 77% at, you know, at that last bit, but you know, 77% is not really anything really. It's only a little chipping off. It's, you know, it's not even a quarter of your hull has been taken. Yeah, and she put it back pretty fine. She put it on pretty fine, and I want one unpick 8472. You are mine. I got a reputation to fill out. Boop. And Bayer. Now, I did get that for a reason, but I cannot remember what that is right now. That's it, basically. It's started with shield penetration on them, so it normally takes them out a bit quicker. But I like the original look. It's one of the best, one of the better looks that I think I actually have on phasers for the game, and I like the sound. But as you can see, you also obviously get masteries there as well. I'm not going to go through loads. It's on YouTube. Just going to let you pause and read them all because I'm not going to go through them all, to be honest. Review and, you know, so you can see what's going on. Oh, that's the thing. I never activated them. Okay. But yes, is everything I have currently loaded down ship. So if you want to take any inspiration, you can view them on YouTube. Some of these are reputation, and some of them, so if your fleet is good enough, these are unlocked. Discussion batteries, you can get to a certain level in the R&D section on the Phoenix box. These are just that I picked up from my original series on my temporal agent, just so I could have the good looking hobby. Very good abilities on them. My disruptors are a lot better. That is the Constitution, and amongst all of her and beauty, there are not a huge amount I was actually wrong with this ship. It's a nice sticked around with once it's built right, you'll be able to take a lot as well, so always have a look at your out of her is going to be a lot better, is because the buff's on there as well. But for her, I'm gonna circle round her so you can see the beauty of her. Is a lovely little ship, and to be honest, I still think today a lot of people who don't have them really. But as far as that is for today, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you again for the next stream, and that may even possibly be tomorrow on Christmas Day. That's how to end subscribe on both Twitch and Book as well under the British. But thank you very guys for watching, and all videos are on the channel, and the link to Twitch is also in the description for those watching on. See you later.